Now, after all of them fucking shenanigans and shit like that, this fucking girl is sitting downstairs by the fucking door or whatever on the phone with somebody squatting, talking about he like, how you gonna get here or some shit like that. She trying to call. I don't know what type of lifestyle Ashley got going on or whatever, but for all of what she just tried to put into place with all of that action dragging, I don't know what the heck she got going on, but she was on the phone with somebody on speaker. It's 2:25 a.m. I came outside to get some fresh air because I got too much freaking like pissed offness like build up. So I just need fresh air to fucking be able to put this shit together. Like, what the hell did she think was going on? Then she come knocking on my fucking door with the bullshit. I don't know what type of fucking backup or whatever the fuck this girl is trying, excuse my language, trying to conjure up or whatever, because while I was sitting there ranting, because I've recorded, the experience that I had with her. I didn't put it on video, but I put it on the voice record of me just speaking out about the second experience that I had after I went. When I looked out the window, I seen the truck and freaking Ashley outside crying. So I'm like, let me go let my neighbor in, because based off of what I've witnessed, I want to make sure that she's safe, because she's a woman. She, and the way that she was dressed is not saying that she deserved anything that she experiencing, because no woman deserved that. So when I seen her back on the scene, because the last part that I did see her is when she got in the car screaming at the top of her lungs, I didn't do anything. But as Chris was riding off, Chris was watching the car that she was getting into ride off, he was yelling out, you better not put your hands on her. So I don't know what the heck, that whole equation of, the connection of what Chris has to do with the person that she got in the car with. But what I don't appreciate is whatever the hell they got going on, them trying to include me in on that shit. Because it all started when she told me that Chris told her that he had sex with me. Like, I don't even know who the fuck Chris is. Because when I first started asking her what was going on, she was like, all of this is coming from the person that fucked you. And I'm like, fucked you? What do you mean fucked me? She was like, yeah, fucked you. And I'm like, nobody fucked me, because I'm celibate. Like, I haven't had sex with anybody. And then that's when she opened up and said that the guy, Chris, is the one that told her that he had sex with me. Like, I don't know what type of chaotic, crazy shit they got going on, but she said that was her biological brother when I first asked her. And then towards the ending of us getting ready to go in the hallway, she said, in the vestibule part, because she didn't have anything on her shoulders and it's kind of cool out here, so she came inside the building to speak more on the matter. And then she finally said that she didn't know who Chris was or whatever, and that he had been staying in her apartment for 3 months and that she had to move out in 2 months. I don't know what that's about either. But what they not about to do is sit here and play on my top about nothing that the hell they got going on and get me mixed up into anything. She just was on the phone with a gentleman. I don't know if she have to check in with somebody, if it's a pimp type situation going on, or whether it's an undercover agent that she trying to meet up with. I really don't give a damn about what it is or who it is that she was on that phone with, because like I said, if it has anything to do with her trying to set me up for anything that they have going on, I'm not with the shenanigans, and I ain't never been, and I never will be. I am not no boo-boo the fucking fool, and I'm not about to play no games with nobody about nothing. And that's just what it is. It's like fucking unnecessary, stupid ass shit for whatever plotting schemes and crazy shit, especially a motherfucker lying on their dick. That's that's the shit that is like, and then trying to get me mixed up in that bullshit. I stay in my own lane at all fucking times. And then she's sitting on the step listening to everything that I'm fucking saying, trying to gather intel or whatever the fuck it is. That's her being secret squirrel, secret mode, just being in the hallway with her phone. I don't give a fuck what you do with your phone, what you say on that motherfucker, or who you call to try to come and do anything on me or around me. I had to get some fresh air because I'm pissed off. Go ahead and tell me. Huh?
This lady was crying on her phone.
I have to have it.
This lady was crying on her phone, like talking to some guy. Sounded like some police officer radio thing where it sounds like that specific sound. I don't know who the guy on her phone was, or who he even, whatever relationship he has to this woman. And she was like, I have nowhere else to go. And a couple minutes prior to that, she was knocking on our door, and my mom went all out because she was absolutely upset because we got wait.
I'll put it on voice recording so that I can let it be known, because she was standing in the hallway listening to what I was saying, and I was calling out what the hell fuck shit that they have going on. So if you're saying that, because I had to get some fresh air because I'm pissed off about it.
So basically, she was saying I have nowhere else to go, and she said she just wanted to go home. And this guy was saying, okay, let's just go home. Let's just go home. And she was still there sobbing. And he was like, and the guy was like, stop crying, just come home. And this lady, when she knocked on our door and mom just was recording and or whatever, I'm assuming that she came to knock on our door for our help or whatever.
I don't want to be a part of that, because when I was standing in the hallway trying to get an understanding after I went back out there to open the door, because I seen her in the hallway.
First she said someone took advantage of her, and then she said no, it was a joke. You don't joke like that.
Who she said it was a joke to?
You.
Oh no, she said that she didn't say that. But I have it on the recording when I went out the hallway the first time to find out what was going on. When Scott went to go open the door for her, she was coming in crying, and she was like, Scott. He was like, Scott, my ass. And then she tried to like go like this, like to reach out her arms so that I could hug her. And I'm like, whoa, what the hell is going on or whatever? And she's crying and she's stumbling to go up the steps. This was right after I had heard them outside with the guy, Chris.
The whole building vibrated. This guy was banging on something and banging on something hard. Like, I hope your knuckles are okay.
The whole thing about it is, when I went to go get some fresh freaking air, see, she said that she's been staying in this apartment handling the business by herself. Some dude named Chris that she said was her biological brother or whatever, but then later on said that she don't even know who Chris is. He just moved in 3 months ago, and she's out in 2 months. She's leaving in 2 months or whatever.
She's still up there talking.
But the whole thing about it is, even if it is somebody, a cop or whatever it is, I don't know who she was talking to. But if you saying that that's what you heard her saying, as far as she's talking to a guy and saying she just wants to go home, she told me that she's been renting that apartment upstairs by herself since she went in there.
But there's a guy named Chris living there now.
This is the
whole. And she said that was her biological brother. But then she says she don't know that.
And this is what she said to me. Like, you're speaking off of what she was saying to me. in the experience of me going outside. But my whole thing is she's not going to sit there and try to do anything. Let me go open this door and record because I don't know what she's saying. She's in this hallway. Okay. No. That. Okay. Well, I'll be here. I'm gonna call in. Why are you calling in? I'm calling Lynn. Whoever the fuck you calling? Why are you calling people? I just don't want to yell that for you. Honey, it's 3 o'clock in the morning. What do you want me to do? I didn't do anything, okay? I haven't done nothing. I understand. You haven't done nothing. Oh my God. Ashley? Oh my God. Okay, if I'm not over there and you're not there, I'm gonna be fucking pissed. I'm gonna be here. Alright, I'm on my way. Okay. The conversation she just was having was her on the phone with her dad. And she's saying the same thing that she said when she got in that car. I didn't do nothing. I didn't do nothing. I don't know how good the audio is on this to be able to pick it up, but if it has to be transmitted to the police for them to go and listen in or whatever, it's audible. Now, this is what's going on outside of my bathroom window. How the hell? I can't even flick. It's a car over there. A silver car. Don't know who it is. Don't know what the fuck is going on. But it's 2 officers out here. And they have someone pulled over. While all of this other crazy ass shit is going on in my fucking building with Ashley's crazy fucking ass on the side of my building where my bathroom is at, the fucking police got somebody pulled over. I'm not sure what kind of car that is, but I can't even see who the driver is, but it's a silver freaking car. I don't know whether it's temp plates on this car or not, but it has like a little winged, like up. It got 1, 2, 3, I believe it's a 4-door. So what's that considered, a sedan? What is that you reading, Sonny?
His license number?
Whose license number?
The silver card. CA4 or whatever.
I don't know what the heck is going on, but this shit is serious out this motherfucker. And that silver car right there is who they have pulled over. I don't even know who the fuck that is. While Ashley is in the freaking hallway, stomping and doing all of this other crazy ass shit. I don't know what the hell they got going on. But this shit is not fucking cool. It ain't cool at all. Know who the hell this girl was texting and calling. Probably has something to do with her. I don't know. It could be a part of the setup. I don't know what the hell. Or it could just be something totally different. But all of this happening, boom, 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 like back to back like this is not fucking coincidental at all. I even took my phone to document my stroll that I took, and I went over by where the plasma place is and walked through and then came back around just to get some fresh air and just assess what the heck I had experienced here. And then to come back, and my daughter saying she hears Ashley on the phone. It's been confirmed that when I came back in the building from taking the quick walk, that she was on the phone with her father saying that she want to come home. She just want to get home. She didn't do nothing, and all this other stuff. And towards the ending of that phone call that just transpired before we come over and look at what's going on with these police, her dad she said she was getting ready to call somebody named Liam or some shit like that. And the dad asked her, what you gonna call him for, whatever. And then he said that if he come all the way over there and she's not here, he gonna be pissed. And she's like, she'll be here. He said he coming because he was putting some clothes on. I don't know what she got her father into or whatever the hell she said, because she kept on saying over and over, I didn't do nothing. Yeah, this is crazy. Like, but this is what we've been dealing with, and it all started a little bit after 12 in the morning, and all of these different series, the chain of events is happening and shit. And then she tried to freaking tell me that somebody that stayed in the apartment upstairs with her, or however that go, is saying that he slept with me and he just moved in 3 months ago or some shit. I don't know what they paid this girl to freaking say or do, but her being on the phone with her dad, the way that she on the phone with him, let me know that she got herself wrapped up into some shit, especially when it come to me and I ain't even doing nothing to no fucking body. And then you trying to call somebody to play victim and all this other shit when you got yourself wrapped up with motherfuckers and you was that gullible to be, swayed to do whatever it is that you calling for backup for now. I don't know what the heck type situation you got going on, but too much shit. And I'm not with the shit. So I don't know whether she got somebody tied in, somebody that's on some more mafioso type shit, because the way that this shit went down, it looked like it's some motherfucking trafficking and pimping hoe type shit, prostitution, whatever the fuck. And something didn't go right for them, especially when it come to me and I don't be bothering nobody. I'm not minding nobody business, and I damn sure ain't selling no ass and fucking doing nothing I ain't supposed to be doing. And no disrespect or nothing like that, but he's not even my fucking type. The person that said that I had sex with him is not even my type. Like, he's nobody that I would never want to go for to be in a relationship or any type of situation. Nothing like that with at all. I don't know what the hell they got over this young lady or what they got her tied into, but Y'all picked the wrong day to be trying to include me in on whatever fuck shit y'all got going on. And it's a full moon too. Y'all doing the fucking most. Word is bound, y'all doing the most. For no reason type shit.
Let's just pray the baby is okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna pray the baby is okay, alright. I'm gonna pray that he is in the most caring, loving hands, and that
she seems nice, she seems sweet, but she seems cuckoo right now.
And I guess that's why she be taking him over to his grandmother's house because of whatever the heck she got going on.
Bananas.
I don't know what the heck type stuff this girl is into, but they were saying that she's in a domestic violence situation or whatever with some guy. Like, I don't know what the hell, but I know that she's been talking to Scott leading up to tonight, well, early this morning. You know, from time to time I would see them conversing in the hallway or whatever, but that's just neighbor. Like me, I'm going to just look at it like neighborly shit, but I don't know whether or not. Well, yes, I do. I can't even say that I don't know whether or not because Scott and fucking Mark and the other guy, the older gentleman, they all was working together because they had them cameras outside of the fucking apartment monitoring me and my daughter. So, like I said, Hutch, Scott, all of these other people, because he talks to the people that's directly across the hall from him as well, that live in 12, I believe. And it's two gentlemen that live in that apartment as well, just like it was across from my place. So what I'm saying is, it's like y'all tweaking when it comes to whatever extent of a lie that y'all been building and trying to do for however long y'all been trying to do it. And it's actually people that's over here being pimped out and prostituted out and shit like that. And for her to say that I crossed her, like, how the hell am I crossing you and I don't even know what the fuck you into or what you doing? I can only go by what you tell me about what's going on in your fucking life. And whoever gaslit you and fucking try to set me up to have you saying something against me, they picked the wrong broad, because I don't be fucking with nobody like that off of that order and be trying to get into those type of things. I don't care what fucking paperwork they read a script off of that told you to follow the storyline of what my life used to be or however the fuck you perceive me. I don't care about none of that. Like, you're not about to sit here and play with my life, my freedom, the lives of my children, my legacy, nothing. None of y'all, if I'm not letting my family do that, like, come on. Then she calling her daddy for backup, for a pickup and shit like that after she done caused all of this damn havoc over here, talking about she just want to come home, she don't have nowhere else to go, and all this other. But if that's not her own apartment, see, you got to look at the lie behind what the heck, because 1 minute she said that the dude was her biological brother, next minute she's saying she don't know that man from a can of paint. Then I got it on recording that she said she was raped. Like, come on, like, it's too much shit that, too many different twists and turns in the game, and I don't got time for nobody shit when it comes to that type of situation. I'm not about to sit here and play with these people. Now the police in the freaking car is going. Too much stuff. Too much unnecessarily at this hour of the damn morning, and then you trying to get a Liddy, especially with me, and putting me in the mix of that, saying that somebody told you, so you've been working off a lie for the past 3 months since this person's been dwelling in your dwelling. You saying that was your biological brother, but then at the same time, you're saying you don't even know this gentleman. Then you were saying that you was raped when this whole thing started, like you getting in the car after hearing you in the hall with Scott, like, yo, this is too much. Way too much. Way too much. So,
and it sounded like her dad was fed up with her. Like, this is not the only time that she did that.
Yeah, because he even questioned her and asked her, do you know what time of morning it is? Like, if I come out there and you're not there, like, I'm going to be pissed off. And she's like, no, I'll be here. I'll be here. Before. Yeah, like, she has to have a pattern of this But the whole thing about it is she's been misproperly guided, and she got people around her. Like, I feel a little bit of compassion and empathy because they taking advantage of her. But then after a certain, and then I don't know what she signed on for. She probably done, she already done took money or whatever it is from these people to be able to do whatever it is that she been doing for this time. But you gonna include me in on it, and I'm sitting here by myself worrying about what I gotta do, taking care of myself, and then you wanna sit here. I don't know whether the girl got a wire on or not. I don't give a fuck if she do or she don't. My whole thing about it is I've never had no problem with speaking my truth, saying what the fuck I gotta say, what it is, what it's not, and I try to do it as humbly and respectfully as possible. I can turn down whatever and say no, thank you. People have a problem with control and dominancy and try to fucking dictate and control somebody else's life. The only people that we are in control of is ourselves. That's it. We can help others by giving them guidance and, encouragement and stuff like that. But what a person chooses to do in their 24 hours, that's their business. I can only go by what I speak on or what is, said to me. And then at the same time, I'm not taking nothing at fucking face value when it comes to how people portray themselves to be. Especially when you playing with my fucking name and my reputation. Like, I don't have no problem with saying nothing about my fucking self. And right now, in this motherfucking present moment, I'm not having sex with no fucking body. Last time I fucking had sex with somebody was June of 2019, I believe. And it wasn't even like sex. It was like a fucking 5-minute fucking whatever the hell. And it's not even to be funny or nothing like that. But yeah, and then previous to that situation of fucking June of 2019, the time that I had sex was fucking February of 2018, February 3rd of 2018, to be exact. So from that experience to the one experience to the whatever, if you want to call it experience in 2019, in 2019, then so fucking be it. It's 2023. I have not had sex since then with anybody. I haven't been on no fucking date or none of that crazy ass shit because I got responsibilities that I'm trying to focus on. I got shit that I had to do. I've been delayed any fucking way because of crazy ass family members and all the people that, supposed to been in the corner or whatever. I'm not even mad that they wasn't there. They was there in the way that they could be there, and I'm grateful for that. My whole thing about it is I'm not beat no more for nothing. I don't give a fuck if she at my door or not. She could be wherever the fuck she gonna be at. Be there. Be in the hallway, be in the doorway. I don't give a fuck where a person goes.
Well, she was exactly right next to her door.
Well, the whole thing about it is that's her business. That's her prerogative. If that's what she want to do, and if she coming over here, she gonna hear some fucking hardcore facts and truth. And if you can't fucking handle the truth, skedaddle. Like, and then there's not nothing to be funny or nothing like that about, but don't be coming over with this bullshit. And I'm sitting here trying to fucking make sure you get in the building because you done said that somebody raped you and you out there crying and doing all of this extra. And it's tobacco in my little, because I don't have a cigarette. So anywho, yeah, and that's a whole nother thing, like trying to paint me out to be out here selling ass and being on drugs and whatever the fuck narrative y'all trying to spin on me. Like I said, I barely fucking smoke fucking weed. You know what I mean? Like, it's been experiences with motherfuckers that just make me be like, nah, I don't want to hit your blunt, I don't want to hit your vape, I don't want to hit the dab, none of that shit, because motherfuckers is doing crazy ass shit. Then the motherfucker Scott, he tried to bring me some fucking edibles one time in a fucking clear plastic bag, talking about they made the edibles. Motherfucker, I don't know what you put in them edibles. He takes one out of it and pops in his mouth. Now, dude, you into all of the trying different kind of exotic, weird ass fucking drugs. Crack was my motherfucking limit when I was out there fucking smoking that shit. That was my fucking ultimate limit. I've tried heroin before, and that's not my twist because it's too much of a downer. I got too much fucking hyperness in me to freaking be trying to be addicted to heroin. And then I didn't like the side effect of how it made me fucking feel. That shit felt nasty and it wasn't for me any fucking way, so I let it go. Just like I let the crack go. It had a hold on me for a couple of fucking years, but it ain't that serious. My children, my life, my children's lives, and the lives of humanity means more to me than me being out there poisoning myself or being out there being the person that's out there selling the shit. Now, back in the day, yeah, I got mixed up in the wrong crowd and was out there, poisoning my people by selling that shit to them. But my conscience won't allow me to continue that cycle. So that's why I broke free of that fucking pattern and behavior. Just because y'all motherfuckers been painting this picture of me all of these years of I'm this and I'm that, y'all know when the fuck my shit stopped. Y'all know when the fuck I got my life together and I decided and really stuck to that shit. So stop trying to be out here talking about the old me and painting these false ass narratives and keep on wanting to go with y'all script because y'all want to get paid by these governmental officials and shit like that and get, free money and free gift cards and all of this other crazy shit, or $20 here and there to fucking click a picture so that y'all can Photoshop it, or whatever the fuck y'all doing, chopping and screwing phone conversations, fucking taking video camera footage and fucking cutting out scenes and deleting this and then deleting that, not wanting to supply the proper evidence. We talking about in the judicial system when it comes to stating facts and showing motherfucking actual fact, only giving half of a testimony to make it go in your favor without providing all the facts, all the video cameras, all the surveillance videos in the surrounding areas and anything like that. So when you're dealing with shit like that and you want to sit there and try to paint a motherfucking picture of somebody, y'all